was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Fuck nigga. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I would ask them all, y'all thought it was ready.
Looking, firing, intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. Gets a block. DeJean is in. Touchdown.
Notice the trap though.
Testing. What's going on, gang? Hold up. What's going on, gang? I don't even have to say it. You see the title, you see the thumbnail, like, you know why I'm happy. Go Birds. Fucking go Birds. Hey, yo. That was one of the most cathartic experiences last night. Dog. Belt to ass. Yo. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to get through this. Yo, ooh. Okay, hold on, sorry. First of all, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate all the support thus far. Like, share, subscribe, all of those things. Especially if you're an Eagles fan. Cowboys fans, don't bother. My goodness. I was supposed to be in Philadelphia this weekend too. Shout out, happy birthday to Saquon. Happy birthday to Cooper DeJean. Happy belated birthday. Anyway. Yesterday was also my dad's birthday. Shout out Pops. He was born on February 9th. And that's why I would have been in Philadelphia. But he told me he was going to be on a Super Bowl cruise. So, you know, goodness gracious, man. What was the halftime score? It was like 24-6. What was, or 24? We didn't shut them out in the first half, although we were very close.
Psych!
24-0. It was really 24-0. We shut them out the first half. Okay. Damn. Belt to ass. Yo, like, okay. It's kind of, okay. Let me just give you my raw thoughts. You can tell I didn't write this. The fact that we got Get Back for 2 years ago means a lot, right? The narrative that Jalen Hurts wasn't a top quarterback in the NFL, seeing him perform the way he did, like, okay, he threw a pick and I did like lose my mind when that happened. because I got flashbacks to 2022 when he threw a costly pick, and he also fumbled, I think, during that game. But for him to go through all of that then, and he wasn't afraid, that's what I respect. He threw a pick, but they continued to throw the ball anyway. And I mean, AJ Brown got a TD. Devontae Smith, he got oh my gosh, that bomb, bro. What? The bomb. Unfortunately, Saquon was not able to do much because honestly, that was the that was the name of the game, was stop Saquon, and the Chiefs did a good job of doing that, but not much else. Yo, fuck them niggas. Shout out to all the Philly fans, bro. Like, squad deep in New Orleans is so crazy to see. Goodness gracious. Like, I don't feel bad for Patrick Mahomes at all. I don't feel bad for any of. Honestly, the only person on the Chiefs that I feel bad for was Chris Jones, I think it was, who was hurt. Like, like, bro really fell to his knees when we scored. I feel bad for him because you could tell he really wanted it, and I respect anybody who wants it that bad. You know what I mean? Especially because he was hurt and he couldn't do what he needed to. Hats off to him. But everybody else, hell nah. Travis Kelce not need to bring that fade back because he was a non-factor. Him growing out the hair was not it. I saw a lot of memes online saying that this was the day he was supposed to propose. Oh well. And then, okay, that halftime show. So good. So good. It was performance art. Everyone was trying to build it up to be this big, like, nostalgia trip. Like, he's going to be playing Section 80 cuts and cuts from Good Kid, Mad City, but that's not what it was about. The entire... Who's calling me? Am I still recording? I am still recording. The entire performance being narrated by Uncle Sam, Samuel Jackson. That was a very nice touch. Shout out to Samuel Jackson. Bro, stop calling. Samuel Jackson deserves all his flowers. You know what I mean? From Pulp Fiction to today, he's had an iconic career. He has done so much for Black thespians, and he deserves to be celebrated. And him being a part of this was dope. The color scheme and iconography, Bloods and Crips also being tied in with the American flag, dope. Kendrick's varsity jacket, dope. The Tiramisu track, the unreleased track that he performed at the beginning, dope. I'm going to get to my favorite parts because my favorite parts are petty, but I have to actually look at the performance as a whole and not just the petty parts. But the petty parts were so good. Hold on, I'm sorry, because I'm just trying to recall everything. I should have watched the performance again before I hit record, but I just wanted to hit record, man. Shit, I'm not going to work today. I called out way in advance. I knew that was going to happen. And I just wanted to be able to sit and enjoy the moment. Back to Kendrick though. I like the track list. I'm not even gonna hold you. I like the track list. He sent a message. The narrative of the American game was really nice. The entire performance took place on what looks to be a controller or a game. There's some deeper dives and deeper cuts, especially when Peekaboo was being performed, that I really won't get into, but y'all can check that out. There are plenty of channels who, cover all that stuff, and it's something to think about for sure. But just the acapella rendition, the doo-wop rendition of Man at the Garden. Come on, dog. That was dope. Parts of the game being connected by a street with street lights. That was dope. The entire performance was dope. SZA, she was a nice addition to it. She hit a couple notes during her part of the performance. Like, geez Louise, like, she is so talented as a vocalist. It's not even funny. And then of course the moment we've all been waiting for. This man said, I want to play their favorite song. He said, I want to play their favorite song. And he teased it. And I'm like, the entire time, I'm just like, he's playing with his food. He's playing with his food. Bro, you can tell. Like, I don't know. Kendrick is like 37. I don't know where he got this old, just never say die, diabolical, like, movie villain hate in him. Like, I didn't think that he was capable of this way back when I was listening to Rigor Mortis and Section 8 and Ronald Reagan era. Like, bruh, he is such a petty individual, and I'm here for every single second of it. They've already memed it to death. The fact that, bro, when he said "Say Drake" and he looked dead in the cat, I've never seen him more happy. I've never seen him more happy. And he danced with his family in the Not Like Us video. I've never seen this man more happy than when he said, "Say Drake." Bro. Ooh, and then, okay. We all, I'm getting ahead of myself. The A minor chain, which is of course a nod to PG Lang, his record company, or his label imprint, but to wear an A minor chain and you heard the entire Superdome belt that one line, dog. And this is where, like, being empathetic as a person kind of comes to bite you in the ass, because part of me kind of feels bad for Drake now. Like, he's in Australia right now, but shit, do you even want to come back? Do you even want to come back? Dog, like, when you go outside, if you go outside, you know what everybody's thinking. Bro, at this point, Drake's not cooked. He's burnt. He's fucking burnt. It's done. It's been way past done. Oh my God. Yo. Oh. Then he switches the TV off, and we all knew that was going to happen. Like, when I filmed the reaction to GNX, I just didn't drop it because I didn't think it was good enough. But I'm sorry, someone keeps calling me. Okay. But when I heard TV off, I'm like, he made this specifically for the Super Bowl. And you're like, of course, man, no duh. Like, he literally said, walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling mustard. I get it. But still, to actually see it was something completely different. And then, of course, the A minor chain and the mustard chain, AM, A minor, little touches like that. Like, how do you even think of that as a human being? Like, whatever. But then he literally turns the TV off and you see game over in the crowd. And I'm just like, all of this was just to get one dude out of here. Like, yes, you had a storyline and a narrative about certain things, playing the American game and plight and you know, the culture. He said 40 acres and a mule. This is bigger than the music. And that's true. Shout out him. Once again, he did his due diligence and he did his duty as a black artist in Black History Month, a week after the NFL said they're not going to do end racism, which is weird as hell, in front of the orange man. He did it right. He didn't compromise anything. But at the same time, Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest multitaskers ever. You did all of that, but at the same time, you absolutely killed, decimated, burnt your enemy who you've been beefing with for over a decade. You've held on to this for over a decade. Control was 2013. We're 2025. For over a decade, you've just held on to just disdain for a human being so much that when you get the biggest opportunity of your career, bro, you stomp on that man's grave. Wow. And then, of course, you had Serena there, crib walking, doing her thing. Shout out her. Like, you expose him in front of everyone. You get the entirety of middle America, football fans all over the world, and even people who aren't football fans who just watch it for like the commercials and stuff. The commercials were kind of whack, by the way, except for that one. You get all of those people to amplify your hate at this person who's halfway across the world so that they'll have to witness you perform this song. This song that won 5 Grammys. This song that is one of the first diss songs to be the catalyst for a court case. This historical ass song. He's halfway around the world in Australia with bullet holes and smoke, looking depressed as hell. You made him cut his hair. You ruined this man's life. You ruined his life. And you said, hold on, I'm not done yet. Let me get Taylor Swift and Ice Spice and all these other celebrities, and maybe even Trump, to yell A minor. And then you said, hold on, I'm still not done yet. Look into the crowd. Come here. Come take a look at this. Lights go out. Game over. Okay, now I'm done. But he's not, because he's got 2 shows in Toronto. Yo, what the fuck? This is one of the most diabolical individuals to ever walk Earth. Oh my God. Someone please write a comic book or an anime starring Kendrick Lamar. Or a movie, something, bro. Bro, you can't make this shit up. Goodness gracious. Whew. So yeah, the halftime show was dope. And the Eagles putting belt to ass was also dope. And everybody in Philadelphia who showed up to New Orleans and then took to the streets afterwards, also dope. I got so many of my friends back home sending me videos and tagging me and stuff. It's beautiful. I love my city. I love my city. I know the world sometimes looks at Philadelphia and then just doesn't get it. But I love my city. Like, Philadelphia is a very culturally dense place. I was actually talking to one of my homies, and he was telling me how kind of like divvied up the city is, and that's true. I mean, things have kind of changed, but I've said since I was a kid, if you gave me a map of Philadelphia, I could tell you where everyone lives based on the streets. And no matter what, all the backgrounds and everything we got going on, when it's time for sports, none of that shit matters, bro. Everybody's taken to the streets. Everybody's happy. Everybody's rooting for the same team. Philly is just a tough place. Hard-working town. You know what I mean? And we all know it. Shit, niggas was fighting last night. I saw a video of that. But either way, I guess if you're not from Philly, maybe it's not for you to get. But you know what I mean? It's just so good to see the entire city bathed in green. The entire city celebrating one thing. Like all the people I've known throughout my life, from childhood to now, everyone along the way, people I keep in contact with, people I don't keep in contact with, everybody is just like, go Birds. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? I'm going to read Inner Excellence. I'm going to read Inner Excellence. I already bought some Super Bowl merch. I'm finna go to the gym after I record this because no way I'm gonna watch these dudes fulfill their dreams and work hard and me not do the same. Like, it's so dope. And just the history and the culture runs so deep. You can't help but be proud if you're from there or if you love the area or, you know what I mean? Like, you just can't help but be proud. Yeah, I know I didn't fucking play in the game. I know I'm not on the Eagles. I get that. I get that. But it doesn't matter. Like, Jalen Hurts is one of the most poised and deliberately enigmatic people. One of the most poised and deliberately mysterious people I've ever seen. But he did his thing. He kept the main thing. All the stuff he's been talking about, his whole journey, right? From getting benched in the Alabama championship game for Tua, transferring to Oklahoma, and, you know, doing his thing, getting drafted to replace Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was also on the Chiefs. I'm not going to say that I'm glad he didn't get a ring before Jalen Hurts. But I'm just saying, he is on the Chiefs. Anyway, all of that, losing the Super Bowl to this same team 2 years ago, right? Like, and then just coming in and putting the smack on them, belt to ass. It wasn't close. Everybody, bro, the Chiefs, there's a clip of Chiefs fans leaving in the third quarter, bro. It was not close. The broadcasters went from, oh, Patrick Mahomes has to do, Tom Brady was like, oh, Patrick Mahomes, you can't count him out, can't count this Chiefs team out, flashing his 800K watch. Went from that to just like, well, you know, Jalen Hurts is a special guy, and this group of guys, man, like, they're so great, and the Philly faithful, and blah, blah, blah. I know what it's like to lose. I've lost 3 times. You never get over those. I'm like, oh shit, he changed it too. No doubt at all. Shout out to Brandon Graham. I know this was his last game. What a way to go out. What a career. Hell yeah, man. I just watched the Abbott It's Always Sunny crossover. That was dope. I'm just feeling real Philly right now. Like, the city of Philadelphia is definitely coursing through my veins at this very moment. And I'm here for it. Only thing that would make this better is if I was actually home with my folks on Broad Street, singing Dreams and Nightmares word for word, or any other dope Philly songs. Go Dickhead. We had to like Dickhead. Playing any other of those dope Philly anthems. I mean, I'm going to when I'm at the gym. And some and some Kendrick. Yeah, bro. And I mean, I'm sleepy as hell. I was up way later than I should have been, but I just couldn't sleep. Something in me was just like, hey, history, you know? Kind of felt that way the last time they won too. Last time they won, I was at my best friend's house, one of my 2 best friends. I was at his crib. We watched the game. We won. And immediately you just hear outside going crazy. Mind you, this is like Northeast Philly. This is like Longcrest. And I mean, I'm hearing gunshots. Motherfuckers who didn't have guns were banging pots and pans. All this stuff. And, you know, we seeing people down at Temple, walking down Broad Street, doing all kinds of crazy shit. The infamous you know, thing where the Ritz-Carlton, the Ritz-Carlton awning collapsed. They got that out of there before the game this year. They knew what was up. Yeah, and the city was live then, and it's live now. Damn, it's just a good feeling. So I had to fire up the camera before I did what I had to do. And yeah, man, I'm very, very happy that they won. Happy for all my friends and family. Happy for all the friends and family and the players who worked so hard. You see, you know, Devontae Smith being the only Alabama draft pick to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts, one of 2 black quarterbacks for the Eagles to ever start in the Super Bowl. The only black quarterback to win in the Super Bowl. Shout out Donovan McNabb. You know what I mean? Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Go Prep. Like, it's just beautiful. I'm gonna go grind real quick. But yeah. Shout out to you for watching this, John. Go Birds. Love Philly. Shout out Kendrick Lamar. His evil ass. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm out. I just wanted to talk about it. I'm gone.